Assalamualaikum and a very good day to all of you. Today we will be looking at a text on page 48 in your Past 2 textbook. The title is A Day as a Volunteer. What is a volunteer? We'll find out. These are the things that we will do. First, we will read a web page. Web page means like a website lah. Okay, and then we will complete 2 exercises about the web page, and then we will listen to 3 conversations and complete 2 exercises about the 3 conversations. Now, before we continue with the text, let's just look at the meaning of volunteer. Okay, what does it mean by volunteer? Cakap, to offer to do something that you do not have to do. To offer, untuk menawarkan khidmat untuk buat something that you do not have to do. Tak payah buat pun, okay? Often without having been asked to do it. Tak perlu disuruh, okay? Tak ada orang suruh boleh buat. And or without expecting payment. So tak ada payment pun sebenarnya. You just volunteer, tawarkan diri, tawarkan khidmat to do something. Okay, so this is a verb, okay, the action of volunteering. Kata kerja, ya. The verb. Okay, and then another meaning of volunteer is a person who does something. Okay, a person. Tadi action tau. This one is a person. So this is a noun. Okay, orang yang does something, especially helping other people. Okay, so a person who helps other people or other things willingly. Dengan sukarela, okay, without being forced, tanpa dipaksa atau paid or dibayar, okay. So orang yang buat benda ni, we call that person volunteer. Okay, contoh, for example, I help to go clean like a beach near my house. So I am a volunteer. Saya adalah sukarelawan. Okay, and then the action of me doing that is I volunteer to clean the beach near my house. Okay, so sukarelawan atau buat something dengan sukarela. Okay, like in Malaysia we have a lot of NGO, badan-badan bukan kerajaan that help, like for example in Johor we have I don't know what the name is, but there are organizations that help provide food for the homeless. Okay, so dia bagi makanan untuk orang yang susah and whatnot. Those things, so those kind of people, we call them volunteer. Okay. Okay, now let's start reading the text. Okay, now in your textbook there are a lot of activities. Okay, so let's do this one. Have fun and do something useful this weekend. Are you aged 14 to 16? Okay, something useful this weekend. This weekend means hujung minggu. Are you aged 14 to 16? You 14-16 tahun ke? We need you for these great volunteer days. So ada hari-hari sukarelawan. Okay, what's the first one? Work with wildlife. Wildlife kita dah belajar hari tu. Hidupan apa? Find out what it's like to work in a zoo. Okay, you can help the zookeepers for a day. Now, zookeepers mean orang yang kerja dekat zoo. Okay, duties include, antara benda-benda that you can do include, termasuklah feeding some of the animals, okay, give them some food, or cleaning the penguin pool. Okay, you try and clean their swimming pool. More activities available. Okay, there are a lot more things you can do. Location, Chester Zoo. Next, be a friend to a blind teenager. Jadi kawan seorang blind teenager, orang yang buta. Accompany a blind teenager on holiday in London. Accompany means temankan. Okay, so temankan this person on holiday in London, okay, and let him or her see the sights through your eyes. Diorang kan, they are blind, so they cannot see, so you're supposed to help him or her understand. Okay, you will tell what's happening. So this will be the location in London. Okay, next we have clean a beach. Join one of our green teams at your local beach on Saturday and help to pick up litter. Okay, so green team ni maksudnya team yang menjaga alam sekitar lah, okay, at your local beach. Local means tempatan, okay, and help to pick up litter. Litter means rubbish. Okay, so this will be done all over the UK. Okay, all over the UK there are like a lot of beaches, so all of the beaches all over the UK are going to do this. Okay, and the fourth one, help some insects. Insects are serangga, yes. Okay, so bees and butterflies are disappearing from the countryside, are disappearing, they are going missing. Okay, they are gone from the countryside, pinggir bandar. Okay, so plant flowers that will help to bring them back. So you will help these bees and butterflies come back by giving them a place to stay. So you plant flowers. Okay, dekat mana? At Dartmoor National Park. Right, now that you've done reading, let's look at the exercises. Okay, exercise 1. Read the web page and answer the questions. Okay, which activity or activities? Okay, nak cakap activity or activities. So maksudnya there can be more than one answer. Boleh jadi lebih dari satu jawapan for number 1, 2, 3 ni. Okay, which activity or activities lets you help another person? Okay, the keyword here apa dia? You need to underline the keyword. Here is person. Okay, so which activity let you help another person? Number 2, do something positive for the environment. This is for the environment. Environment tu alam sekitar. The third one, which one lets you care for animals? Okay, like jaga animals. Which one? Okay, so you write down the name of the activity here. Is it work with wildlife? Is it be a friend to a flying teenager? Okay. Now, and then exercise 2. Which activity do you think sounds the most interesting? Most interesting, most interesting. Paling menarik. And then why? Okay, so you can use my sentence here. I think the most interesting activity is, so which one? Okay, you choose among all these, all right? Because tell me why you think it's interesting. Okay, next one, move on to listening. We will listen to a conversation between people. I mean, the people who are in this conversation are people who are joining these volunteer days. So there are 3 different conversations. Okay, and then ditanya which of the activities from the web page are the teenagers doing? So diorang sebenarnya tengah buat something. They are joining the activity. Which activity? Okay, let's listen.
Unit 4. Integrated Skills. A day as a volunteer. Exercise 3. Conversation 1.
The sand looks much cleaner now. Can we have a break? It's hot.
We can soon, but there's still plenty of rubbish to pick up.
Oh yeah, there are some cans over there. Let's go and get them. Bring the rubbish bag over here, Tina.
Conversation 2.
We're getting on the bus now, John. Careful. That's it. 1 to Oxford Street, please.
And 1 ticket to Oxford Street for me too, please.
There you go.
Thanks. Let's sit here.
What are we going to do now?
I'm going to take you to my favourite cafe. It's got the best sandwiches in London. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Conversation 3.
Right, Anthony. Here's the food for the giraffes. You can feed it to them by hand if you like.
Okay. Like this?
Yes. Don't worry. They're very friendly. They're enjoying those carrots. Right. In a minute, we're going to go over to the elephant house. The elephants like playing with water. So you might get a bit wet.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it is. Here, I've got this waterproof jacket for you.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, so just now you had 3 activities, yeah? The first one is somewhere outside, outdoor, because the person said, oh, it's very bright, and then they are collecting rubbish. Tadi teacher dah sebut rubbish. Where is it? Which one? Number 2, there are 2 people there. Okay, so one person is explaining to the other person. Okay, yang mana activity that require you to explain things. Okay, and then third one, it involves animal study. So which activities it is? Right. Next one. Okay. Now from the same conversation, answer these questions. Right. So about conversation 1, dia dah tulis dekat situ. Conversation 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now first, what does a boy want to do? Okay, the boy, what does he want to do? And what does he see? Okay. And then the rest, number 2, number 3, you look for the keyword. Tengok ni. Where, dekat mana apa? Dekat mana apa? Get off the bus. Nak turun dari bus tu. Okay, and then what will they do there? Okay, look for keywords macam tu. What is it that the question wants? Okay, so you do sampai number 6. Okay, so that's all. We have just read the web page just now, okay, and then you need to finish exercise 1 and 2, and then we have listened to the 3 conversation, and your job is to finish exercise 3 and 4. That's it. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any question, ask me in our Telegram group or comment below.